is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. Driving home on my way home from work. Last night, I ended my Backlash 2025 review because of the fact they were doing the press conference at the end. Triple H came out. He's normally like the last guy on the press conference. So I was like, oh, I guess no Randy Orton because he didn't get the win, even though it's his hometown. No John Cena, probably because he had bigger and better things to do. He did SmackDown, he did Backlash. Maybe he's got to, get to the jet so he can get where he's got to, be working tomorrow. I really don't know when the next time we're going to see John Cena is, but then just out of the blue, the press conference, Triple H wasn't really wrapping up or anything like that, but Cena came out, whispered into Triple H's ear that he had something to say, and Triple H gave him the floor. At that point, Triple H left, and John Cena was at the desk, kind of saying that he wanted to give the media a second chance. He said that he had, kind of been mean to them over the past. He just wanted to get his story out there to, to what he believes in, and talk about, him needing more, better opponents out there on his championship run. He wants to go down as the last real champion, one of the biggest, best champions. And just out of the blue, R-Truth came out. And R-Truth, who had been involved in the championship match coming out there, Orton had a chance to beat Cena. You would think that Cena would say thank you to Truth, but he really treated him like he was just in the way and he didn't want him there, and was telling him to go away. At that point, Truth brought up what the fans were saying about Cena, that he couldn't wrestle, he had lost it, and he was, falling down. And Truth was saying that he still believed in him, and he'd been a fan of him, since he was a little kid, and he was still gonna believe in him. And at that point, he kind of pissed Cena off, and Cena told him not to say anything else. And I think Truth just wanted to say he was sorry and that he really appreciated Cena being his friend. And at that point, Cena stood up and hit the AA on Truth right through the table there on the press conference itself. Kind of weird. John Cena being a high-level main event guy, and R-Truth being R-Truth. We all love the guy, whether it's him running out during the Women's Royal Rumble, whether him, bringing ladders into the Royal Rumble itself, thinking it's a TLC match, or the Money in the Bank, or something like that. But, I guess we're going to get it. John Cena versus R-Truth. I think there's a lot of matches out there possible for John Cena in WWE, with this being his last year. Definitely a lot of people want to see, John Cena versus CM Punk. John Cena versus Gunther was a match that people wanted to see. We definitely need a rematch with Cody Rhodes. Maybe seeing him show some love to guys like Damian Priest. Somebody who's on the up and coming of the main event scene, who's been a world heavyweight champion, maybe needs a big match. Maybe if he even did a match against a guy named LA Knight or something like that. I mean, we've seen him be out there with guys like Austin Theory at WrestleMania. It's not hard to think that, there's other things that are out there. I'm still dreaming that we're going to see a Punk versus Cena match somewhere this year. I'm thinking that, if they do Reigns versus Punk at SummerSlam, if Punk could get the win against Roman, that would be an easy way for him to say that he deserves a title shot. That kind of puts him as one of the biggest, baddest guys in the yard. Pay-per-view coming out of SummerSlam would be a September show. I'm not sure if that's if they're gonna do Bad Blood. I'm not up to date on what pay-per-views they're gonna do. It seems like they're moving them around. With it being CM Punk, I don't think he's gonna do Night of Champions over in Saudi Arabia. That's just my mind, or maybe they ended up doing it like on the Australia show in Perth, which I think is Crown Jewel. Maybe that could be a possibility, but that's one I'm really like crossing my fingers for. But as of right now, it looks like in May, near the end of the month, they've already announced Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship. My guess is that we're going to get R-Truth versus John Cena for the WWE Championship on the Saturday night's main event show. I don't know if it's going to take like John Cena, slapping R-Truth in the face for him to believe, because I think the next time that we see Truth is still going to believe that Cena's a good guy. He's going to need to be like talked into the fact that Cena's not his friend, and then he's gonna have to stand up and he's got to fight. He has a chance to be the guy who takes the WWE Championship away from Cena. So I mean, honestly, when it all comes down to it, this is probably going to be just Cena running through R-Truth, record amount of time, 3 to 4 minutes tops, and then getting on the mic and saying, I've been telling you I need stronger competition. I'm only going to be in this company for 20 more dates, whatever it's going to be. And if you want this championship back, you're going to have to come take it. And we'll have to see, man. But R-Truth versus John Cena going to be taking place at the freaking Saturday night's main event. My guess. Seems like it's going to be a big show already. 2 World Heavyweight and WWE Championship matches. See what else they stack this thing out with.